Chopper 2 is live above the scene at the 6700 block of South Shore Drive. You can see the charred apartment on the 10th floor. The fire is now out. CBS 2's Sabrina Franza is live at the scene along with Chris Habermill. Sabrina, a news conference just finished. What have you learned?
Hi, Jim. The most important headline here, everyone is okay. This fire is out. It started, as you mentioned, on the 10th floor, and you can see the intense damage here behind me, going all the way up, the smoke from that 10th floor to the 16th floor of this high-rise on South Shore Drive and 67th. As we said, everyone is okay. The fire is out. Obviously, a high-rise fire of major concern to the fire department. They just lost one of their own in a different high-rise fire a few weeks ago, and they did also, as you said, just spoke to the media.
We were able to direct streamlines from the ground up to the 10th floor to extinguish the main body of fire from the outside, which gave us time to get up to the 10th floor, lead out hand lines, and get water on the fire.
Now, this fire started around 9:30 this morning. The fire department got a call for a fire at this high-rise. Heavy fire, heavy smoke, starting in unit 1001. They responded there and saw damage to the exterior of the building, which you saw a few moments ago. They went into other units, searching for people, searching for the source of this fire. Of course, there's water damage expected for the units that are below the 10th floor as well. No injuries to report, and they're still looking into the cause. In 30 minutes, that fire was out. And this building was also subject, we're learning, to a deadly fire in 2013 that they're looking into. We're looking into the smoke detectors, the water systems, because after that fire, after 2 people died in that incident, they were supposed to take a check on those water systems. That's information coming from the fire department and our previous coverage. It's not clear if those 2 people were residents, and as we mentioned, there are no sprinklers in this building because it had been grandfathered in the past. There were no sprinklers going down on that fire as the fire department made their way up. Now, as we showed up on scene, we actually spoke with a witness who happened to be getting off a bus on her day off, wanted to take in the nice weather that we're seeing today. She smelled the smoke before she saw that fire.
I just got off the bus right there, and I just smelled some smoke, so I'm like, what's going on? And when we crossed the street, we just turned that way, and it was just so much fire. And I'm like, oh my God.
We're also joined now by CBS 2's Chris Habermill. Now, Chris, we mentioned there's no sprinklers in this building because of the grandfather rule. How did that make it, do you think, more difficult for them to get this out?
Well, any firefighter will tell you that every fire is different, but there are some commonalities here because this is a fire-resistive building, so essentially a concrete box that held a lot of that fire in there. And sprinkler systems essentially are designed to keep a fire in check until you get higher flow water in there, you get a fire company in there, an attack company to go ahead and knock that fire down. It all depends on the fire load, what was actually in that compartment at the time that the fire broke out, how overwhelmed any kind of sprinkler system could be or effective. And from what I've been hearing is that the apartment directly above it on 11 was empty, so there was nothing to really ignite in the apartment above, leading to a good knockdown on this fire.
Okay, thank you, Chris. And as we said, they are still looking to figure out the cause of this fire. The damage, obviously extensive. We're going to look to see if we can talk to more residents that live there, but that's the latest here in South Shore. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2 News.
Sabrina and Chris, thank you both.